Hey, pastors and disciple makers, this one's for you. Here's a question for you. What's the best way to mentor a new believer without feeling overwhelmed? That's what we're tackling today. And hey, if you want to be a hero for discipleship, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Would you? All right, it helps me keep creating content to equip pastors and help them fulfill the great commission of making disciples, not just gathering attenders. Mentoring a new believer is one of the most rewarding and, let's be honest, one of the most intimidating things you can do. And a lot of Christians never step into that role, but you can. With the right mindset and the right tools, you can confidently mentor a new believer and help them follow Jesus. So here's 10 tips I've learned over 21 years of pastoring to get you started, all right? Number one, start with prayer. Ask God to give you wisdom and pray for your disciples' growth. It's good for them to hear you call out to God for them and for you to model that for them so that they know how to do it for somebody else someday. Number two, focus on relationships. Discipleship is more about walk with me than it is sit and listen. It's really like Jesus did in normal days. Number three, keep it simple. Early on, focus on habits like reading and prayer and obedience, right? If you need something to get you started, I would suggest one of these tools, all right? We'll talk more about them in a second. Teach them to obey, number four, not just know. Discipleship is not about knowledge. It's about transformation of habits that are going to keep on transforming them for years. So figure out what to do, then help them take action. Number five, be transparent. Share your journey and your struggles. It's way more important that you be authentic, that you are a real person following a real Jesus. Number six, create a clear pathway. Discipleship can feel overwhelming with no direction. So take a pathway and then customize it and make it clear that you're going to go with them, you're going to walk with them. Number seven, use scripture as your foundation. Every conversation comes back to the Bible. If they cut you, you should bleed Bible, all right? Bring it back to the Bible. Number eight, celebrate small wins. When they finish a module, celebrate with them. Maybe give them a t-shirt, buy them a gift card, recognize them in front of church, something, all right? Celebrate small wins. Number nine, encourage spiritual habits. Help them establish daily disciplines of prayer, scripture reading, accountability. These habits are foundational for long-term growth. And number 10, prepare to let go. Eventually, your disciple's going to be able and ready to disciple somebody else. That's success. When they leave and they go do it with somebody else, that's when you know you won. All right. Now, listen, these tips aren't complex, but they can feel intimidating if you don't have a plan. For a long time, I was winging it with no plan, and I just want to tell you about the New Start Discipleship Pathway, which actually has even more steps than this, but I don't have all of them with me. It's a solid plan for guiding new believers, and it's everything you need to mentor somebody with confidence. I have a 10-page handout that you can download to help you mentor brand new believers. If you find this helpful, hit that subscribe button or maybe share it with another pastor friend, all right? This is crucial stuff. If you gather attenders but don't make disciples, that's called failure. But if you don't ever gather a massive, massive crowd of disciples, a crowd of attenders, but you do make disciples who make other disciples, that's called success. So let's do it together. You got this. Now go out and make disciples. All right. See you in the next video.